And welcome to the Geeks, GFNJ podcast YouTube channel. This show called Watcha Doin, where we talk about what watch and play during the week. I'm your host, Enterprise. With me as sometimes me friend
Felix.
What's cracking, dog?
Still alive.
Good.
Well, was fucking good, yeah. But I've been to the movie, dog.
Yeah, you keep going to the fucking movies.
And I keep getting sick, but not from Rona. So I watched Tenet in the movies, and I must say, it's the type of movie you have to watch in the movie theater because it's a biggie. It's a biggie.
That's what their whole marketing scheme was revolved around. You have to see it in the theater. Have to see it in the theater.
Yeah, it's because there's so much shit happening around.
Yeah.
Because I went to the movies with the mentality that at first I thought it's gonna be the gimmick is gonna be the inversion thing, the time thingy they do.
Mm-hmm.
But I was reading some spoiler-free reviews, and they were like, "No, it's a spy movie. Go with the mentality that it's a spy movie, and you're gonna enjoy it a lot more." And I did that, and I really did, actually. So this movie, I can't explain it because it's such a clusterfuck.
Did you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in me trying to explain it, it's gonna fuck it all up. So.
Okay, don't. Okay, don't.
No. So they're agents, and I keep forgetting the protagonist's name.
Batman.
No,
not
he's not the
Batman.
the guy from Black Klansman.
Something Washington.
Yeah, that guy. Harry Washington.
Yeah.
No, that's not the name.
No.
But yeah, he's like recruited into this organization that is nameless.
Okay.
But they say, I mean, you see it in the trailers. Tenet is going to open doors and whatever. So they do a hand gesture. They mix Tenet in a sentence. And then they're like, okay, we're on the same team. Let's talk. So that's how you get new information in the movie. I'm almost 10 minutes in. You get the whole physics explanation of how inversion works, which is how they reverse time with the things.
Mm-hmm.
And the main guy says, okay, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor says, don't try to understand it. Just, it's an instinct and follow it.
So that's what the movie's kind of telling us. Don't think too much about it.
Fuck yes.
Okay.
Because once you take out the physics explanation out of it, it's way easier to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very convoluted story, but it's not that hard to follow, actually.
So it's a Christopher Nolan movie.
Exactly. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's a Christopher Nolan movie.
Even Batman, I was like, wait, what? It's not that hard. Even Batman had me fucked up. I was like, wait, what? There's two Jokers? No, but
yeah,
it's a mask. You fuck. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it kind of fucks you up. Because my girl and I went to see it, and my girl was like, I don't get it. So what happens here? What happens here? What happens here? And I was like, oh, I can explain. So I got excited because I understood it.
So you were able to explain it coming out of the movies, or you had to research?
No. I coming out of the movies because the way they explain time is that like the normal sci-fi thing that once it happens, and they say that a lot in the movie. But it goes more the route of Avengers when they say, like, if you go into the past, that past becomes your present now. So the past, the timeline you came from becomes your past. So it plays a lot with that thing.
Okay.
And a lot of stuff happens that doesn't get explained, but you get it once the movie progresses.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually a pretty fun spy movie, and I can't explain it that well unless you, for example, if you ask me something about the movie, I'm gonna be able to explain it. I
think if you explain it, you're kind of taking it away from people who haven't seen it, maybe.
Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna even try. I was just gonna finish with you have to go watch it in the movies.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you why do you have to watch it in the movie? Just because of the effects?
It's because the subtle things become very clear. For example, when you're there's a sequence in the movie where they're inversed, so they go through through the world backwards. So
and what is that? That's like a what's the? It's just a moment in time that they're going in backwards, or
no, it's a lot. I mean, there's a point where they go like a week in time.
but how do they start the inversion?
They go through it looks so simple, and it almost doesn't make sense, but they do the physics thing. So
so it's on them to go backwards.
yeah.
So it's example, like we're gonna go investigate this thing. So their detective mode is like going backwards.
No, they have to go through a machine and come back. For example, there's a big room split down the middle, and on each side of the room there's like a giant cylinder. So you go in through the cylinder on one side of the room, and on the other side you come out backwards.
And that's just the same world going backwards?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's how they explain it is that like you're going contrary to the entropy of the universe. That's how they explain it. Do I know what it means? A little bit.
I already confused, dog.
I'm telling you, it's a mind fuck, but so much stuff happens. But again, why you want to see it in the movies is because when they go in the inverse world, a lot of sound effects are backwards. A lot of little details. I mean, for example, if you breathe, you can't breathe normal oxygen when you're inversed. So they have oxygen masks. There's a lot of details. So when you're in the movies, you can see it in a big screen, and the sound system lets you hear a lot of stuff. So it's actually pretty cool. It's an experience.
So you think when Rona's over, they'll put this one back on the theater?
I would love it if they did it again, because I would like to go watch it again. But I saw it in a VIP. Actually, the experience of going to the VIP, it's very cool.
Right now, you mean?
Right now, because we sat in the two seats. The two seats are all the seats around us were turned backside forward, or front side backwards.
Okay.
So there's a lot of fucking room. The only bad thing is that it smells like chlorine. And I hate that smell. It smells like a hospital.
So then you're high half the time?
No, you're not high, but it's very comfortable. Okay. Smelling it's kind of subtle, but you smell the fucking chlorine.
Hey,
so it smells like
aren't you supposed to have a mask on, Caron?
Not when you're eating.
Stay away. Okay.
But we'll watch it in the movies when it comes out again.
Well, hopefully they'll re-release it. I can see them doing that.
Yeah, I hope they do, because it's a very good movie, and I think not that many people went to watch it, and they have to.
Yeah, it didn't make as much money as they were hoping it would.
It didn't tank, but
didn't tank either. But I mean, I can see them definitely re-releasing, and if they do, even though if I'll catch it on a streaming service or something, I'm gonna check it out. But
I mean, if you buy yourself a new TV, you're gonna enjoy it.
I am, but still. It's not. I mean, even if I go 75 inches, like it's not the same as a theater.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But what you do?
I was hanging with the Mrs. Bubbles, and we was watching The Boys in the Band. We talked about this on the pod. The movie, The Boys in the Band.
Oh yeah.
It's on the Netflix. We talk about this on the pod. It's got Mr. Sheldon on there. And it's a group of Jotillos in 1968, and they're homies. And this is based off a book, I believe.
Oh,
yeah, they just hang out for a birthday party, and it's not for everybody.
Okay. Why?
Not for none of y'all who listening. So I don't know why I'm talking about it. Well, because it's very gay. Like very gay. Well, you don't. It's very gay.
That's not a good reason why I can't watch it.
I'm not saying you can't watch it. I'm saying it's not
amply recommended.
Right. I watched it on Bubbles the day before his birthday, and it touches upon like a guy, a gay guy on his birthday, and he's talking about all the struggles of being a 32-year-old or 31-year-old, and that's how old Bubbles was.
Shit!
That's how old Bubbles was turning, literally.
I cannot see how. Oh my god, that hit! I think that hits so close to home for him.
Yeah, it touches on home on him, and it's really weird how it does that. It was literally on his 32nd birthday, I think, of the character, and he was like expressing all this. Is like, I'm so ugly, and I got a big nose, and there's all this shit. It was Zachary Quinto, and Zachary Quinto, if you squint a little bit, kind of looks like Bubbles. So it was like this whole thing.
When he's clean shaven, yeah.
It was just it just hit home for Bubbles specifically. But if you still want to watch it, I'm not going to deter you from watching it. It does touch upon struggles of being in the closet and pretending. At one point, Sheldon has a roommate, an old roommate from college, come into the party. So the party is all the gay guys, all their friends, right?
Yeah.
And you got the outlandish queen. You got the very handsome guy. You got the bickering couple. You got the black guy, and then you got the birthday boy. And you got Sheldon, and then Sheldon's friend shows up. He's a straight guy. He just invites himself, and Sheldon's like trying to keep up appearances that he's not gay. And there's a lot of closetedness and a lot of struggle, especially in the 60s. There's a lot of F words thrown around. It is the cattiest movie I've ever seen in my life.
When you say F words, I thought you meant fuck. But
no, the other one.
Yeah.
The other one. Yeah, it's catty as fuck. It's hilarious. You know, like homo cattiness, like the way they bicker and talk to each other like that and snicker.
Like
So-
they open in the library and shit.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Damn.
But like harsh. It's kind of harsh.
So they
Yeah.
shoot to kill.
Yeah, they shoot to kill, and it's just a weird movie to recommend. And if you don't care for this kind of stuff, I obviously watched it because of Bubbles. You know,
Okay.
I take a bullet. Plus, like I've seen so many Ryan Murphy production. This is a Ryan Murphy production. I know his humor. I get it. I understand. I wanted to check it out. Bubbles, I think, liked it. I gave it a 7. It's not a bad movie, but it's not for us. We're not for our audience, obviously.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's okay. I just like Sheldon not being Sheldon, you know, and be a full-fledged gay guy like he is in real life, you know. He has a husband and he married and all that. They got a daughter and everything. I just like to see him in different things. He was in that other show, Hollywood, where he was also a gay guy, but he was like an asshole, you know. It was a completely different 180. So it's Sheldon talking like Sheldon, but he's like calling his friends F's and all this other stuff. Is like, whoa, settle down, Sheldon.
I mean, they can do it.
They can do it.
And he was in another movie about homosexuals with Mark Ruffalo and the guy from White Collar. I forget what the movie's called, but it was like kind of like that. Like they were like in an AIDS support group and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, I mean, I didn't see the movie completely.
Him. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a whole lot of things except for fucking Sheldon. So kudos to him.
Yeah, kudos.
What else you been watching, Phil?
I dipped back into a sci-fi series. I think it was one of the best sci-fi series I've seen in a while, called The Expanse. I just saw season 4. This came out last year. Last year. You dirty motherfucker.
What? No, you can.
Well, okay. So last season, The Expanse is like there's like a civil war between Earth, Mars, and all the human beings that live in the asteroid belt between Earth and Mars.
This is a Netflix original?
No, this is a Prime original now. First it was on Sci-Fi, then it was on Netflix, then it was on now it's on Prime.
Oh shit.
Prime bought it and they produced this season, the season 4, and there's a season 5 coming sometime, I think next year. But at the end of season 3, we get some aliens putting a ring near Saturn, which is like a portal to this negative dimension that has like a thing in the middle.
Okay.
And that thing opens 1,300 new portals for 1,300 new universes where there's a planet where humans can live in.
Bruh, I confused again, dog.
I've been fucking my brain
Okay.
really hard these last 2 weeks. So let's just say at the end of season 3, a portal opens to 1,300 new universes where humans can live.
Okay.
I think that's the simplest way I can explain it.
Okay, who do you recommend this thing to? Because I'm not watching this.
Whoever likes space things.
Okay.
For example, Alien, Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that Star Warsy because this is like more political. So maybe people who like Star Trek maybe like this one, or whoever likes sci-fi or hard sci-fi for that matter. And the cool thing
what is hard sci-fi? What do you mean?
Like for example, for this series, we don't get spaceships like we normally do, which is like, for example, the way you board a plane on Earth. The plane flies horizontally because of the Earth's gravity. So in space, spaceships are not like that. Spaceships are like buildings, are vertical. Because when the spaceships burn, the thrusters burn, they create a fake gravity.
Okay.
So that fake gravity is that thruster burn is creating the gravity you're walking on, and you have to wear magnetic boots, and the way projectiles work and the way warfare in space works, it's pretty physics heavy. Okay. So it would be realistic if we get to that point in our history.
Bruh.
Okay.
I'm confused again, Doug.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't fucking know what you're watching, son. So this is coming up on season. It's gonna have a season 5, season 4. I'm reading it ended on the tail end of 2013. Is that correct?
Season 3, yeah.
I mean, season 4
it was a fucking while.
Oh, season 4 was okay. The tail end of last year.
Yeah.
So
season 3 was
okay. My bad. I misread.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So this season takes up in one of those worlds.
Okay.
Where the people from the asteroid belt went through a ring and landed in a world with some huge structures. But turns out that world is like a spaceship for some ancient aliens that built the rings. So the Belters and the Earthlings and the Martians are fighting for this fucking world that wants to kill them.
Okay.
A lot of fucking politics ensue.
Ooh.
It's very...
Is it action cool?
Yes.
Okay. Because I see that it's rated pretty high, actually, on IMDb. Yeah. A lot of the episodes are rated in 8s and 9s.
Yeah, it's has a lot of gunfights.
Okay.
It has a lot of space shit.
Okay.
And 1 or 2 mijas.
That's it. No alien mijas on there?
No, aliens are dead.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, aliens are ancient.
Okay.
And they're dead. Yeah, the planet they landed on was billions of years old, and they were extinct for millions of years.
Huh.
That's how old they are.
All right.
So I think it was.
I think I'm gonna pass on this one. It sounds like a lot. It's kind of season 4. I'm not catching up. There's only like room for like a couple space shows in my life. Mandalorian is one. I'm hearing a lot of good things from the Wolf one. What's that one called? You know that one?
The what?
The fucking Ridley Scott. Is it Ridley Scott? Some other one around there. Westworld. Too many space.
Oh, Westworld. Yeah.
No,
that's not spacey. That's
the other one. That's something with the wolves. Sound of the Wolves or some shit that was coming on HBO Max.
Wait, that's space?
Isn't it?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
You know what I'm talking about?
I would have to see something because I can't remember.
I talked about it on the pod. Anyway.
God damn it. Yeah, I think you would pass on it because I tried to explain it the easiest way I could imagine and you got confused.
Raised by Wolves, son.
Oh.
I've heard a lot of good things. I think I'm going to check that one out over this one.
Okie dokie.
Because this kind of looks CW-ish, but it looks like good CW-ish.
Yeah, it's like top tier CW.
Yeah. Nah. But
it has good effects though. I mean,
I believe you. It's just not for me, son. You can keep your Expanse.
Yeah.
Something
I'm keeping it.
Something that shouldn't expand to more seasons, Doug, or more episodes.
Oh shit.
What? It's the goofy Netflix show Sing On. Remember I talked about this on the pod as well?
Yes, I remember that.
Hosted by Titus, what's his face from
I don't
Unbreakable
remember.
Kimmy Schmidt.
His unbreakable name was Titus Andromedon.
Mm-hmm. His real name is Titus something.
Yeah, I don't. He's Andromedon, dude. Come on.
Anyway, it's a singing competition. We got 6 contestants, and they are judged by a vocal analyzer.
The fuck?
Me and Bubble still don't understand what did that mean. We confused.
They're judged by a computer?
Yes, but I don't know what the computer's taking in account. Is it taking in the sound of the note exactly, the duration of the note, the keys of the note? I don't know. It literally looks like
comparing it to the original.
Yeah.
Something?
But but I don't know what. There's so much thing that goes in a song. I don't know what they're using to judge these things. You know what I mean? You can change. You could judge by key. You could judge by the note that they're hitting. You could judge by the duration. There's so many things that can take into account. I don't understand what they're using to take into account, because it literally looks like a karaoke game. SingStar was one of them, I think, back in the PlayStation, where you have to make a noise, right, for the duration of the note. So it kind of looks like that. Anyway, while they're singing, we see on a screen that karaoke like thing on the bars or whatever, and then you can see the bar going, and the vocal analyzer is telling you how well the singer is doing by way of percentage, right? Is it confusing? Is it Tenet confusing or not?
No, I get it.
Okay, so they go around and they're like sharing this song. Each contestant gets like a piece of the song. They sing like 1:30 of the song, and then the person with the highest percentage stays, and the rest have to vote one of the singer off, right?
Okay.
Because you're trying to figure, but they don't see the percentage that everybody else is doing except for the winner. So you want to keep the people who are singing with a higher percentage, because the percentage means money. The closer you get to the percentage of the song, you get more money in the bank. Money in the bank.
Okay.
It keeps carrying on round by round, right? So
it's like Rock Band with money and harder.
Yes, and collectively, let's say that each song one song you do $10,000, and then collectively they do like a 70. So that means that they get $7,000 out of the 10, and then the next round you can do $20,000, and then that kind of shit, and it keeps escalating like that. But yeah, it's random turns. Each person sings. You get the jackpot at the end. Most accurate is safe. The rest get voted off. You can see their percentage. It's cringy as fuck because they're not great singers. It's like karaoke.
I can imagine.
So it's weird. It's fucking weird. Bubbles was cringing the whole time. He only watched one episode. I gave it a couple more, but it's more of the same. It's really, really bad. It's not good. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I understand it, but nothing of what I've heard sounds compelling at all.
No, it's definitely not for you, Eva. It's it was a dumpster fire. It was not good. Shit. It was not good.
That's really harsh.
I'd rather watch fucking The Floor is Lava, son, 1,000,000 times over.
With Chiclet?
Fucking Chiclet, son. 1,000,000 times over. Now, if Chiclet was on Sing On, I would have kept watching.
I would have made it interesting.
Fucking Chiclet way. So after he left, I was depressed and I wanted some stand up in my life. And I also talked about it on the pod. My girl, Michelle Buteau, dropped her new one called Welcome to Butopia. It's very girl power heavy, but I don't care because I like her. I don't know.
She sings to you.
Yeah, I like how she talks. Like, it's funny. She talks about J-Lo. She's in her 40s, but it doesn't look like she's in her 40s.
What?
I don't look like she's in her 40s, son.
No.
Talk about her husband. Talk about Dutch names and words. She does some crowd work, which is pretty cool. She at one point she's like talking about sucking dick and all the different kind of dicks, like really raunchy.
Holy shit!
And then they cut to her mom that's in the audience. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and she has twins, so she talks about being a mama and all that kind of stuff. I like it. I like her. She's one of my favorite comedians. She's pretty cool.
I still have to watch the first one, but
the first one's on YouTube. It's pretty easy to get, but you can just grab this one. You don't have to grab the first one. It's good shit. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
What else you watch, you sick fuck?
Continuing with this kind of sci-fi sickness.
Hijo de puta madre.
I watched a movie called Devil's Gate. It's a 2017 movie on Netflix.
Okay.
And it kept popping on my feed like a motherfucker. It was like, okay, let's watch a horror movie. The first one, Devil's Gate. God damn it. Okay, let's watch a sci-fi movie. First one, Devil's Gate. What the fuck kind of movie is this? Thriller, Devil's Gate. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to watch it. And I watched it. And it's a good thing I did. Yeah, it's like a horror movie. Turns out it starts with this FBI agent going through to this town because a mom and her son disappeared, and she has to question the husband. But the house they live in is booby trapped up the wazoo.
Okay.
And the husband is like, he's like going nuts, and he's talking to something in a cage in his basement that's locked with a lot of deadbolts. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Then we get a lot of like dead spots where electricity does not work. I mean, everything electric gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
And because aliens.
Is Sean Ashmore in this one, aka
Iceman?
Iceman.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
I got a double dose of Sean Ashmore on this weekend because of the boys in this one.
Yeah. Do you know what it's rated on IMDb, son?
I don't know, a 6?
It's a 5.1.
Damn.
Yeah.
That bad, huh?
And you liked it.
Yeah. It's not the best movie I've seen, but it's an enjoyable movie. If it keeps popping up in your feed, and if you want to take it out, you should watch it.
It just means that you probably like a lot of trash, son.
I mean, there's trash I don't like, but there's a lot of shit I do like.
Yeah,
like Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
I don't know. I'm just judging it off of pictures, and judging it off of IMDb scores and Metacritic scores and what everybody else is saying. But this might be like caca that you actually like the taste of.
Yeah, it's like sweet caca.
Okay.
Like for me, it's a 6.5.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, it's not shit, but it's
6.5 is pretty shit.
It's acceptably mediocre.
Okay, mediocre.
Yeah, mediocrely acceptable. That help me, please.
I got you. Mediocrely acceptable. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you. We're confused.
Yeah, we fucking confused.
Did you watch this after or before Tenet?
No, way after Tenet. I saw it 2 weeks ago, and this I saw it last Sunday. No, last Saturday.
So it's like very spooky.
Yeah, spooky sci-fi with a lot of blood. I mean, it's shit, so I'm gonna spoil it because I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
This Sean Ashmore shoots this alien. The bullets don't do shit to the alien, and the alien like psychically picks him up, splits his chest cavity in two.
Iceman's?
And like blood angels him.
Okay.
On the wall.
Okay.
It was nasty, and I loved it.
Oh, okay.
What I didn't like is that the first time they did it was to a fucking dog.
Oh, do you see it?
I mean, you don't see it happening, but you see the aftermath, and it's horrible.
Yeah, no, I'm a pass.
Yeah, you should pass just because of that.
Yeah, I'm a pass. I don't do well with like
doggy shit
to animal.
Walked into right that one.
You did it. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. It's a movie I liked, but it's
really
hard to recommend.
Would you buy it?
No, I'm not buying it.
You're walking around a bargain bin. It's $2. Would you buy it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then don't watch it. If it's not worth $2 don't fucking watch it.
If you like shit movies, sure.
Okay. There's a lot of people out there who are like, I want to watch a shit movie right now, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, if they heard us, they would watch this one.
Yeah. Okay.
So heard us, you sons of bitches.
Listen to us, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. So what you do now?
Keeping in a Netflix
Netflix is our savior right now.
Fuck yeah. I think everything I did was on Netflix. Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Bubble. This was upon recommendance of Bubbles, which is weird because he doesn't recommend this kind of stuff.
Okay.
There was a fairly new Netflix documentary called American Murder: The Family Next Door.
I think I've heard of this just because I saw it on Netflix.
So I remember this case, like in real life, watching and reading about it. Maybe not reading about it, watching and listening about it in real life, because it was a big deal. So the ending is kind of spoiled for me because I already knew, because it happened.
Like the NFL one?
The NFL one?
Yeah, the NFL dude who was charged with murder and shit. Remember that one?
No. Oh, the Aaron Hernandez one?
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know why I was going to say Dan Marino. Nothing to do with it.
Fuck.
I don't know why.
Hey, you confused. Sit your ass down.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Don't talk sports, sir.
No, fuck no.
If I have a question on a weird demon that sci-fi movie, I asked you, sit down and shut up.
Yeah, I'm benched on this one.
Yeah, sit your ass down, son. So what happened was it follows this family. I'm just gonna spoil I don't know. Should I spoil the case? I already knew the case. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil the case in case you didn't hear about it. But it follows this family, and the mom and the two daughters. It's a family, right? It's a two daughters, the mom and the husband. The mom and daughters disappear, and we don't know where they are, and we gotta find them. That's it. That's the premise.
Okay.
In case you don't know what happens, I'm not going to spoil. But what I liked from this documentary is that the mom is telling the story.
What?
Through Facebook posts and Facebook videos. Like, she used to vlog, right?
Oh, like for reals?
Yeah. I mean, to her family, it looks like, because if you go by the likes, nobody gave a shit.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know how that feels. I feel your pain. But yeah, it's all through like police body cams, texts she would have with her friends and the husband, and there's no narrator. There's somebody's being interviewed. It's all through her own documentation of her Facebook posts, and you know. It almost put me off of her, because she's like your auntie that posts about everything, and you're like, I don't care, you know?
Yeah.
She comes off like that to me, but at the same time, I'm grateful because this is how much she posts. They made a whole fucking documentary with her posts. That's just gives you an idea of how much she posts, right?
It's like the person you block because she posts too much.
Kinda.
I know that.
So it's weird, but I like this different approach. There's no narrator. There's nobody. Everything is her, right? Posting on Facebook and video chats and Ring videos and the neighbors videos and all this cool stuff. So I thought that was cool. But it's weird. It's not weird, but it's sad how online it's portrayed as this perfect life, and behind closed doors, like this other world is happening and no one knows what the hell is going on. I liked it. I don't really get into the kind of stuff like a whole series. This is a one sitting documentary. It's like an hour and a half. So there's not multiple episodes. It's decent. I watched Don't Fuck with Cats after this, but Bubbles talked about that because I just got hooked on that kind of shit. You know, I was like, I'm gonna see what this, and that guy was fucked up too. But this is a new one, American Murder. No, not American Crime Story. American Murder: The Family Next Door. If you like that kind of murder mystery documentary, if you might remember the case, it might not be a whole much of a mystery, but if you don't know shit, it's a good one. It's a good watch. I liked it. It's about an hour and a half.
Okie dokie.
Pretty cool. What'd you do, fool?
Speaking of crimes. I watched.
You played.
Well, I played. Let me fucking say this right. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
Mm-hmm.
Always confused the S with the Z. I don't know why. Anyway,
You confused.
yeah. This fucking episode should be called Confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So this is a prequel to the Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain game, and this is like I keep forgetting the I was gonna say Last of Us. Well, yeah, the Last of Us and the game that Nolan North made the voice Uncharted.
The fuck
Lost Legacy.
Fuck. A ver. Again, we're not talking about sports talk. Pause. Take a deep breath. What, homie? No
Okay,
te entendí ni vergas.
To get to Uncharted, I have to remember. Okay,
What does Uncharted have to do with Metal Gear Solid, son?
remember that expansion / solo standalone game?
Yeah, the Lost Legacy.
Yeah, this is like that.
Okay.
So this is a mission called Ground Zeroes, which is the only story driven mission that directly ties to the Metal Gear Solid 5 game. And once you beat that in any difficulty, it spawns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 side op missions.
Okay.
From which I've went past 4 of them because the other 2 are secret, and turns out I'm too much of a doofus to unlock them. So it's actually pretty fun. It's all just one map.
This is old. This came out for the 360. I remember.
Ground Zeroes? I thought it was for the other one.
Nope, 360.
The
This is
one I
old, son. You're not.
Oh no! I bought this because it was like $5. No, not even $5. I bought it for like 4.
Well, because it's a mission way.
It's 6. It's 7 missions.
Okay, how long did it take you to beat that? 4 hours?
No. I am ashamed to say that the first mission I beat in 5.5 hours.
Boy, bye. What's wrong with you? You suck.
Because I wanted to not get caught, and then I went guns blazing. Then I got killed, and then I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to kill every single one of these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
And I did, and I passed it. And that time, I did in like an hour and a half. But goddamn, it was a little bit hard for me. Because the last Metal Gear Solid game I played in, like, officially was, I was like 15 years old, I think.
Shit, I haven't played a single one. That's a series that has eluded me. A lot of people love that fucking movie, that fucking show.
Well, it's a
the fucking game. I would like to like dip my toes in the first ones. This I don't know. You played Phantom Pain?
Actually, I am like.
Yes or
if
no?
we're going by, yes, I'm playing it currently.
Okay, so did Ground Zeroes give you a good taste of what Phantom Pain is, or no?
Yes, very good.
So it's like a demo.
Yeah, it's a I think it's more than a demo because it helps you familiarize with a lot that's in the main game. Not the full tuning because you don't have any of that here, but the main game introduces. Well, I'll talk about the main game when I get there. But this game is a very, very solid demo, and this came out because Kojima spent so much money doing the 5th game that they had to because this was going to be, I think, the first missions.
Yeah.
And they said, you know what? Release this because we need more money to finish the main game. And still it wasn't finished. I think there was a 52nd or 51st mission missing.
Yeah.
That they had to release the game because they ran out of money. And it sold, I think, a lot. And I know why. I mean, it's actually a pretty solid, very solid game. The control. I did not mean to
I know you didn't. I know.
Yeah. Imagine if I tried to do it.
No, it wouldn't have been that great.
Cringe, at least. But it's since they update the controls for this game to modern control, like dual stick shooting and all that, it's actually pretty solid, pretty fluid. I kind of gets junky with the action button because with the Y button, you do a lot of stuff, or the triangle button in your case. You do so much stuff with that button. Sometimes you do stuff you don't want to, but you just have to be a little careful with it. Other than that, it's solid gameplay.
Cool.
And actually, like a fun bit, there was this mission when that I had to kill, the sniper and the spotter, and I was like, oh shit, the one's at the one side of the camp and the other's at the other side. Like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? And I got trapped behind a storage container, and I said, that guy has a sniper. I'm gonna shoot that guy, see what happens. Boom! Oh, you killed your first guy. And I was like, oh shit, nice. And there was this other guy that had his face uncovered, and I was like, I'm gonna throw a bomb at that motherfucker. Then I threw a bomb, and I passed the mission in 10 minutes. And I was like, oh shit! I felt so proud of myself.
So you lucked
just
out.
by accident.
You lucked out.
I think that's one of the most lucked out moments I've had in my video game history, which is not that huge. But yeah, it's amazing. I think, I don't know if it's still on sale, but if it's still on sale, you should go buy it. And if you have it, play it again. Fuck it.
Nah, I say skip it and go Phantom Pain directly.
Well, this one helps, but yeah. I mean
only this seems like only if you're a fan, kind of, to me.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan and you don't give a shit, you're just gonna be like, ah.
And if you by chance happen to buy the day one edition of the Phantom Pain, like I did, for again lucked out, you get a cool map.
Yeah, everybody knows that. You fuck. You're the only one that didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
you're not telling it. Shit. Everybody else knows that. You're like, oh yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of Sherlock,
pendejo.
This whole time I was trying to think of one. To close out, we watched Enola Holmes. I typed this in my phone and it autocorrected to Ebola Holmes. So from now on, she's Ebola Holmes. What'd you think about Ebola Holmes, son?
It was fun. It was alright.
Okay.
As a heterosexual male, I thirsted the fuck out of Henry Cavill.
Okay. Oh, thank God you said Henry Cavill. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank you. I thought you were gonna say Millie Bobby Brown. I was about to fuck you up virtually way.
No, I mean,
she's 16. Watch your fucking mouth.
No, she's a pretty young lady, but
yes.
That's it.
You scared the shit out of me.
I know I can cause that, but no. Henry Cavill is the most beautiful thing that ever happened to.
And he had a lot of shirt. He had a lot of clothes on. I mean, I'm not gay either, but like, he was buttoning it up all the way up to the top of the neck.
His dapperness made him look so good, and that long hair. Oh my fucking God.
I talked about it on the pod. Could he pull off Bond? I don't know, huh? After watching that, I don't know.
I need to watch The Man from U.N.C.L.E. because I haven't seen that one. But that one's kind of like a comedy, I think.
I know, but it's like, come on.
I think he would.
But I mean,
if he would voice a Bond, he would totally nail it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he has a sex.
I mean, he's done Sherlock. He's fucking The Witcher. He's fucking Superman. He's fucking everybody, man. Chill out. Anyway.
Fuck it. Cavill for Bond.
No.
Shut up.
No.
Idris Elba would be better.
Idris Elba is my Bond. Fuck off. Anyway.
Yeah.
Ebola Holmes. Ebola Holmes, go on.
It was fun. I liked it. I watched it on a lazy Sunday. It's totally a lazy Sunday movie. And, I mean, I kind of bought it.
What do you mean?
I bought it. I'm trying to convince myself that I bought it.
What do you mean? What is there to buy? I don't understand.
I don't know, that like Enola Holmes is clever as or more clever than her brother.
Okay.
But, yeah, the Sherlock were like, but you know what? In this universe of, which is, I think it was based off a young adult series of novels. So, you know what? I'm gonna give it a fucking pass. I saw Devil's Gate. What the fuck?
Score it for me real quick. I just want to get your perspective on it.
Since I liked it on a lazy Sunday, I'm gonna give it a 7. 7.5 max. 7.5 max.
Okay, so the cast is great. Millie Bobby Brown is dope. We got Henry Cavill as Sherlock. He's good. He's dry. He's not snarky enough for me. I like my Sherlock to be a little snarky.
Well, it was a Sherlock scene from Enola's eyes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She kind of idolizes him, so
It was
makes
cool. It
sense.
was cool. It was cool. I liked what's crazy bitch name?
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah. Mumbles. Yeah, I liked her. She was cool. She so okay. So what happens is that Enola's mama disappears, and she leaves behind a handful of clues for her to follow her. Unintentionally,
it was nothing.
right? Intentionally, unintentionally. I guess intentionally. Along the way, there's this other side mission that comes across with a young boy who he is the heir to this whatever, and he has a vote in parliament and yada yada yada, and he's running away because he don't want responsibility and among other spoils, right? So there's this whole other story that I wasn't aware that I was going to get, and the movie does a terrible job in picking the story that matters. There's a lot of when I saw this trailer, I said the word punk rock. This felt like it was going to be punk rock and kind of cool and edgy. It was missing that for me. This movie did not have none of that. It was missing
magic of trailers.
Yes, I was missing the edginess that I thought I saw on the trailer. It has some janky ass CGI. Está medio mamón how she puts things together. Like there's flashbacks. It's like, come on, bitch, you did not see that. Like you did not read that from that far away on the table. You did not read that on that map. You did not read that. You did not read that. You did not circle. You did not piece that together from a 0.4 second encounter you had and someone closing the door, and you did not notice that. You did not,
because she's a woman. I mean, sarcasm.
Whoa, what? No, hey. Sit down, Dan Marino. No mames. It would make more sense that she would notice all these things because she's a woman. She would notice the little flower on their lapel or the little thing, But it's just
sarcasm.
Yeah, my compa tiene Asperger's. His tone of sarcasm is not prevalent, but
It's too serious.
It's too serious, but it's kind of mamon. Like, come on, like it's a little unbelievable. You did not catch all of that and did not piece all that together
2 years old.
When you were 2 years old, or when this encounter happened and it was like 4 seconds. You did not pinpoint. You did not remember her face and remember the color of the bow she was wearing. And did not remember. You did not read the map from across the. Some of that kind of irked me a little. It's kind of like, no, it's not my mom. You didn't see that, right? The action is subpar. It's neither here nor there. Like I said, there's too many sidetracks. Like she's going to school at one point, and then she's running away, and she's doing this, and she's running with the boy, and she's dealing with the boy, and then you forget about the mom, and then the mom, and it's kind of like all over the place for me. Did not like it. Remember, I'm stupid or I'm confused. It tries at comedy. I did kind of giggle. She tries to be funny.
It's giggle comedy at best.
Yeah, she tries to deliver some lines. She tries to be. She's a kid, so she's like, oh, she's pretending to be a widow at one point, and she might throw like a line or crack a look at us, breaking the fourth wall. It just fails for me, falls flat.
When she was a widow, I was like, okay, you cannot be a widow, but I remember the time frame that this is supposed to be happening, and I was like, wow.
And she said she was 22.
Well, and still, if she would have been 15, it makes sense.
Yeah,
that's the world we lived in.
I just expected more because of the cast and because it looks cool. The colors pop. Everything looks vibrant. I love London in this time era. I like Millie Bobby Brown. She's great. I love Henry Cavill. I even like the guy who played Minecraft. I always call him Minecraft. It's not Minecraft.
Minecraft.
He cool. I like Helena Bonham Carter. She's dope. Like the cast is cool. It's just the movie just missed something for me. I was waiting for something interesting to happen, and then when something potentially could be interesting, they kind of swept it under the rug for the least interesting story out of the two. I felt like,
for a supposed or for an alleged, I mean, there's supposed to be a lot of movies, like at least 2 more, right?
I don't know.
For an alleged series of movies, they try to cram so much shit in this one that, I mean, the reason I said it was like a Sunday movie was because I'm not inclined to watch this again, and I really think about watching whatever comes after.
They kind of resolved some of the things that I thought that if they wouldn't have and they would have left it to the sequel, that would have kind of piqued my interest to come back. But they kind of threw the resolve together at the last second. Like you have something cool with an underground society of women trying to move for rights and all that. And then they just kind of just stop that storyline. And then you pick up this other one. And then you finish that one. And then the movie ends. But you still resolve the other one. But it's an unsatisfactory resolve to the other one. You know, it's weird.
It was such a lukewarm resolve that, like you said, they should have left the open, like the open tie, or the open end, so they could take it away into another one. But
give her another clue in the mail or something, and then leave it on a cliffhanger like that. But no, they half-ass resolved it, so it doesn't feel like the sequel will have anything to do with this one. If there is a sequel, who knows now with Netflix, the movies that I would never expect to have sequels are getting sequels up the wazoo. So I wouldn't surprise me if the sequel will drop for this. Will I check it out? Maybe not put it. It's going to sit a while in the watch list because I was low-key excited for this one. But then it took me a while to watch it, and then the excitement kind of went down when I didn't hear any noise from it, or no memes, or no nothing. Social media-wise, I didn't hear any noise from it, so I was like, oh, shit, okay. Even Bubbles passed on it, so I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it.
I know, my miss.
I was kind of, I'll give it a 7. I mean, it's not, I'm not going to sue them for my time, but it's not what I expected. They tried to do a lot of things, but they didn't do anything well enough.
Yeah, they threw everything and tried to catch it again, but they couldn't.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown produced it.
What?
Yeah, you did not read the credits, son?
No, I did not stay for the credits.
I always fast forward to see if there's something else, because it does feel like it's the start of a handful of movies. It could be 3 movies I can see them pop out, or at least 2. So I thought there was going to be an end credit scene or something, and I was reading the credits, and it might have been her and her mom, maybe. But Millie Bobby Brown got a producer credit, which is pretty cool. Good for her.
Yeah.
Too bad the movie's not that great.
I mean, yeah, it missed. I'm gonna say it missed.
It missed, but it's not. I didn't sue them for my time. It just wasn't what I expected.
Yeah, no, not sue for the time, but yeah, exactly.
I wonder if, because I haven't been to the movie since fucking February, I wonder if my tolerance or my expectations for movies has moved at all. You know what I mean?
Explain a little more.
Like, if I would have seen this in the movie theater, I would have been fucking pissed because it's trash.
Oh, I think so.
So, because I caught it on Netflix in my house, I was like, yeah, it's a 7. But if I would have watched it, I would have been like, what the fuck was that? It's fucking 4.
Yeah, that definitely has changed a lot. It has changed our view of movies a lot, because I do feel that for some movies, for example, Extraction, I would not given it a higher rating. I would have given it a lower rating if we watched that in the movies.
I would probably give it more if I would have seen. Well, yeah.
No, because I mean, you, for example,
'Cause you're
effects wise,
paying.
the CG, yeah, there's some effects that are painful.
This one, there was some stuff in this, like
Oh, see,
the train. You remember the
no
train?
mames. Yeah,
the train
I
at
do.
night. That fucking looks like Polar Express. That shit came out in 2004. I was,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this? All right, whatever. Netflix, you have to pay Henry Cavill, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah, he not cheap. I don't think he's cheap.
Fuck. Yeah, I wonder if our tolerance or our views, like probably the next movie I'm gonna see is Wonder Woman. To be honest, in the theater.
Did you see that Free Guy is
Trailer?
for
No.
December?
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
not even the trailer. The
Yeah.
release date.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that movie on the theaters.
No. I would have before if everything is like normal, but not now. No. Fuck no.
No, not even without Rona maybe, but it's hard to say.
Anyway, we already went long.
Yeah.
So if you're still listening to this, I fucking love you. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the family reunion. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This is what you're doing. Leave a comment down below. What you guys thought of all the things we watched. Tenet, The Boys in the Band, Expanse, Sing On, Welcome to Beatopia, Devil's Gate, American something, Metal Gear Solid, and Enola Holmes.
Yeah, hit us up on Geeks, and Joysticks on Instagram.
Keep going, bitch.
Just checking out Geeks, and Joysticks on the Instagram. They can find you at
on the green screen.
and Mumbles. They can find you at Edward Perez. They can find Alex at Alex_Mac211. Just go wish him a happy birthday. And you can find
No. Ya valió. Ya enough with his fucking birthday, all right? Ya me tienes hasta la verga con sus
pues,
birthdays.
chingue su madre, su puto birthday. a la verga, pues.
That old hag. Ya estuvo.
Okay, now go listen to us on the Spotify and the YouTubes and the iTunes and everywhere you can find podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
Now, on the YouTube.
Right now on the YouTube. Thank you for watching. That's a good one.
The watching, yeah.
Anyway.
These ones, the Beefy Boys should be called the watching because we go all
They
out.
watch and they listen, and it's an hour, and it's basically a whole fucking podcast.
Yeah, and stay tuned for the videos.
Yeah, probably in a couple weeks, y'all gonna see our ugly mugs up in here.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah, I apologize. Anyway, other than forever, you do you.
Bye.
Motherfucker, that was long, son.